Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Why and why and why and why? Why did you even spend your time? Why did you waste your time? Why did you engage people? Why did you marry us if you were going to marginalize us the way you are doing? Because this is clear cut marginalization. They said the wives to the Ooni of Ife cry so much. Why? Because Ooni of Ife singled out Olori Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth to host his equity business partners in the royal mansion in Lagos. Now, if you have been following the trend of events, Ooni of Ife has been very, very busy closing up our business with the equity group, as in the medical company. Oni just opened an international hospital in Lagos, and not only is he going to run that hospital, he has opened up a pharmaceutical company where they will be doing, research and making sure that they have good drugs and sourcing for materials right here in the country, okay? Because the Yoruba land, the Ife land, the Abeokuta, and all of those regions, Lagos State and all of that, they have great vegetation. They have forests. And, our forest, we may not know, is rich in, a lot of herbs that could be used to make drugs. And Oni looked at all the possibilities of, African scientists, researching, to make drugs for so many different ailments in Nigeria. And also with all the drama that is going on with the pharmaceutical companies where, a lot of people, tens of thousands of people are dying because of problems emanating from drugs and all of that, where it's looking as though the pharmaceutical companies are in control of the lives of people. If you know Ooni of Ife very well, Ooni of Ife is that one man that wants to add value, ensure that he uses his position to bring value to people. And that happens to be one of the major reasons why he decided to set up, a pharmaceutical company and also the hospital, an international hospital. People will now stop thinking of how to go to India, because they can get the kind of help that they would want from the hospital that belongs to the Ooni of Ife. Without digressing very much, it's important to know that the launching of that hospital, the official launching, is happening next week. And about Monday or Tuesday, I stand to be corrected. And so, because of this, the equity group, they are right there in Lagos, in Lekki. They said Oni singled out Queen Naomi and Dr. Lizzy to host these people in the Lekki mansion. Now, this Queen Naomi and Lizzy are the women that have been officially introduced to the equity group as the wives to the Ooni of Ife. Even though the entire world knows that Ooni of Ife is married to plenty wives, like there are very many, but when you see a king introducing you to one or two, then it will not be news for anybody to know that these are his favorite wives. And Kabiyesi did that, as it is alleged and rumored. Sorry about that sound you're hearing. I'm still outside. They said that Naomi and Dr. Lizzy hosted these people right there in Lekki Mansion in Lagos. And, when Ooni of Ife chose just Naomi and Dr. Lizzy, the wives were so upset. Ebony, Blow Blow, EP, the rest of them gospel, they were very, very disappointed. They were so disappointed that they could not hide their disappointment, that they were crying so much, they felt so bad that Kabiyesi would single these women to do things for them, for him without them. But then again, the question I am asking, the truth remains that to whom much is given, much is expected. Olori Naomi has given Ooni of Ife a reason to know that, you see, this woman, I can completely and totally trust her. And how about Dr. Lizzy? Dr. Lizzy has never wavered. Like, Dr. Lizzy has always been there. She is straight, she is direct. She says her no is her no and her yes is her yes. As Baba Ropo would say to Dr. Lizzy, that there is nothing as beautiful as a woman's word being her bond. When Dr. Lizzy came in and started supporting Queen Naomi, a lot of people thought that she had ulterior motive. A lot of people thought that after long she would go like otherwise, but up until now, no matter what Oni chooses to do with Olori Naomi, doesn't mean anything to Dr. Lizzy. Dr. Lizzy is focused. Dr. Lizzy supports her husband irrespective. Dr. Lizzy is trusted by everybody. And so that was why I said, to whom much is given, much is expected. Now, for people like Ikpe and Blow Blow, you cannot put yourself in a place where you beat a child and you tell a child not to cry. Now, if the information we keep hearing is true, look at the mess that is going on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. How do you expect this man to trust you? How do you expect this man to, love you and believe that everything, in fact, you are going to be there for him, you're going to stand by him, you're going to not let him down? So if at this point he decides that he's going to pick Dr. Lizzy and Queen Naomi, honestly, he has the right to. Because when you put yourself in a place where everything is a me, you're not looking at the big picture. Now, looking at the big picture would be that if we all come together, we make the Ooni of Ife happy. What that means is that we'll have one big happy family. After all, it was your decision to choose polygamy. It was not even Olori Naomi's decision. You chose polygamy. You knew Naomi was there. So you thought that Naomi would just get out of the palace and disappear and not return back to her matrimonial home when you know that she is a true daughter of a Yoruba woman. Even if she refuses to return back, people will push her back. And besides, she got married to a king, a big Yoruba king. Where do you expect her to go? And as God will have it, the Ooni of Ife love her so much, and the Ooni of Ife wants her to stay. How is it possible that you, who is Yoruba, you who say you have the interest of the Ooni of Ife at heart, you will sit back there and continue to fight this man over and over, and fight his wife over and over, and you expect him to still love you? They said Ooni of Ife is not even talking again because the father said he needs to stop talking. What Ooni of Ife is doing right now, as the case is that, so the thing is that when you begin to live a life or do something that is as reprehensible as what these women have been doing, what else? What, for crying out loud, what do you expect from the monarch? He will make his selection and he will be right, like he has always been. And so that is exactly what's going on. They said these women are, creating wahala all over the place, that Oni, everybody's talking about marginalization, especially that gospel is carrying it on top of her head. As it is rumored and alleged, do not forget that these are all alleged information and rumored and speculated. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.